It lulls Kirby to sleep to sit here rocking back and forth on a magical pumpkin. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Kirby's Epic Yarn. In the last episode, we played through Melody Town, my favorite. And in this episode, we're going to be fighting the boss. Meet the Great Swashini. I'm sure there's some language where a Q is pronounced like a W. I was trying to make him sound foreign, I ended up just saying his name wrong. Swash. Whatever. Anyway, got some Waddle Dees watching us. And check it out. Every game's got to have a slot machine boss, and this one is no exception. Alright, so Swashini is a very unique boss. This fight can be either the easiest boss or the hardest boss, depending on how your luck is. He's going to go ahead and do his slot machine right there. He is impervious to attacks otherwise. He's going to go into his top hat, and he's going to come down in one of 3 hats. And he can squish you from doing that. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pay attention to whatever hat doesn't move. Whatever the last hat that doesn't move is where he's going to be. In which case, you find out, oh my god, he's bald! And you can just humiliate him in front of a crowd of thousands of booing Waddle Dees to see that he is bald under that hat. And that is how you're going to want to attack him. Yes, humiliating bald people is how you win at Kirby. Okay, no, not really. Now, rope right there. Okay, what's he going to do with the rope? Somebody call the police! I need an adult! Okay, no, he ties you to a bomb, and you have to struggle to get free by mashing buttons. However, you can actually ring this bell, and this is your little extra thing that you're going to do to get a lot more gems to get your best rank. You can get so many gems from that, it's not even funny. We are already more than halfway to our platinum rank after just getting that once. Yeah. So that is kind of the extra thing that you got to figure out in this boss fight. The cards, however, I find them a bit tough to dodge personally, but they're actually probably the easiest way to attack him. You just toss them at him, and then he just throws his cards everywhere, and you can just attack him again. He is not difficult at all whenever he does the cards. They can be tough to avoid, yes, they're probably his toughest attack to avoid, to be honest, but aside from that, he's not that bad. Now, that only leaves one move he hasn't done, which is the cloth, and I'm probably not going to see a use of it. Actually, no, you don't get to hit him after the bomb, so I can't really say that. And I still say that when you get rope on the thing, and it does that as the animation, that looks so wrong. That, like, he puts you, like, under covers and he starts messing around with you. It's like freaking Genji and Nanami. It's just like, I know Kirby's 20 years old this year, but I don't know. It still looks wrong that somebody could just do that to Kirby. Get out of the way. And what are you going to do, buddy? I really want you to show your final attack so I don't have to do it. Or so I don't have to redo this fight. Okay, good. He's going to do it. Alright, so what this attack is, he's going to pull out a cloth right here, as you might have guessed. And what he's going to do with it's kind of weird. You know, magicians are always so much more impressive when they're not in video games. You can pick them up and you gotta hurl them up at him, grab his bald, shiny head, and that does it. Quite a fun and interesting boss. In fact, one of my favorites. It's probably the only time I've seen a luck-based boss fight actually done pretty well. Well, okay, Okami had a pretty good one, but Okami has a pretty good everything. Either way, we got the Swashini music from doing that. We got our platinum rank. Let's continue.
We did it! We got the magic yarn! The magic yarn shimmered and spiraled and swirled high into the sky. The yarn weaved its way into the fabric of the kingdom and stitched 2 pieces of patch land together. Kirby and Fluff came upon a cake the size of a mountain. It was breathtaking. Kirby tried to contain himself, but failed. He dove right in and started gobbling up the cake. I declare a cake-eating duel. And with that, Prince Fluff jumped into the cake as well. The two ate and ate and ate, but they didn't balance their eating very well.
Oh!
before they could get down. The cake collapsed with them inside it. Oh, I can't eat another bite. Prince Fluff moaned as he rubbed his cake-filled belly. But then, Kirby appeared with a huge cherry in his mouth. Gulp! Kirby won the contest, and a looming tummy ache as well.
Someone needs to take that picture of Kirby with a cherry in his mouth and just frame that. That is the greatest thing ever to just frame in your house. Okay, maybe aside from all the things I told people to frame in Super Paper Mario. But still, I like that picture a lot. It's adorable, and it's funny. And so random. But for the time being, I don't really want to use this right now. I say we head back to the Quincy Square. Yep, I'm making a habit of going there after each boss fight. And, wouldn't you know it, Treatland contained the other 2 items that we need for apartment 202. So we can go ahead and complete ourselves another apartment. So we'll do just that. The stuffed bear from Toy Tracks, which is actually a bit difficult to do. You need to not mess with the Waddle Dees and hop on top of their box while they're tossing it around to get that. I believe it's the second time that you do that. And the other one is the dessert dresser. I'd love to have that in my house. Not like the one in Animal Crossing where all the dessert items cost a fortune. God, freaking crazy. Let's think happy thoughts. Anyway, speaking of happy thoughts, a brilliant touch! But do you think it's enough to attract a new tenant? You called. Hi, I'm Carrie. What an awesomely cute apartment. Is anyone else living here? Okay, I promise never to do that one again. Wonderful, wonderful. Another happy tenant. Thank you, Lord the Kirby. My videos can only handle 7 annoying, irritating, grating voices at a time. I count as one of them. Dom Wool's brothers count as 2, and Dom Wool himself counts as 5, so we're already over budget on the annoying voices, so this character doesn't get one. Either way, she has Carrie's Transport, a new minigame. You're gonna hate this game. You really are. You know what? I'm gonna attempt this, because I'm probably gonna fail it. Normally I was saying I wasn't gonna do these on camera. I was gonna, like, you know, record them and then speed them up and play music over them. But this one, I think deserves special attention. Yeah, Carrie is too good to walk, or in her case even, fly. You have to take her to a throne. She turns into a little ball that you gotta carry through the level. Yeah, you gotta carry her through the level. And wouldn't you know it, she is always thrown at an arc, and she does not destroy anything. So you have this useless ball with you. You can't attack enemies with it. You're always carrying it. And you have to get her through the level. Yeah. I will say, though, props to them on reusing the carry pun. Because I have 2 Let's Plays that have that pun now. Alright, thank God for the drop so respawning. If he didn't, I wouldn't have been able to get that. So, I hate Carrie with a passion. She might look adorable, but behind those adorable-looking eyes, that pink star, and that yellow jolliness, lies an evil genius who forces gamers everywhere to be her lowly pack mule! I don't know if she's that bad, but what I do know is she's even worse. You need to let go of her to whip stuff. You gotta pick her back up all the time. You gotta carry her around. You don't have to carry her around with you all the time, but still, it's just even worse than that. If you go through a door, you drop her. For those of you that are wanting to know why I think the multiplayer gets a little irritating, is because most of the time when you whip, you do this with your partner in multiplayer. You turn them into a baseball and you can throw them around. I'll show this if I ever do a bonus video where I have like John or Tim or somebody with me, but yeah. Difference is in multiplayer, it can be useful because you can toss them up to a ledge and they can get stuff for you. Or even better yet, you can also damage enemies by throwing them into them. In this game, you can't. And wouldn't you know it, granted I have been going through this level kind of slow, but I failed. Oh no! Damn, I sucked last time. I have 35 seconds remaining where I died last time. Where I had to end the game last time. Anyway, you just toss her in there, and there you go. Keeps a high score of your fastest clear time, as if you would ever want to brag to your friends that you played every single one of these. Well, I don't know, actually. That could be a very manly challenge. Just be like, I played through every one of Carrie's terrible challenges in Kirby's Epic Yarn. Without any milk. Okay. Now that was totally so much fun, Kirby. I found this while we were out there. Do you want it or what, Kirby? Just like the other ones, she gives you different fabrics, and you can get some interesting ones from doing these. Of course, I will be doing all these in a separate video, but I just thought I would show that one because it's particularly offensive. I don't like it very much. Just saying that. I don't like it very much. Either way, we can't talk to Duel here. He doesn't have anything for us. So, how about... The thing is, this video's been going on for about 10 minutes, and I probably could go and do another level right now, but... Thing is, I kind of want to have the bonus videos together, though, so I thought I would show off some other stuff that you can do around Quincy Square. I understand this kind of might not be the most exciting video I've done in the series so far, but hey. Right here, Patch Plaza is an area that I've traveled through quite a bit. You can view the cast of characters, you know, you can view through all of them. Of course, you don't need to scroll any further than number 7, because Duel is just that awesome. And how fitting that he's number 7. Right here you have stuff. Yeah, stuff. You see grids of all the stuff that you've collected inside of levels, all that stuff, you know. Furniture that you've bought, objects you've bought, toy box. There's a lot of things. Fabric is what we have the least completion on. Medals. So this is where it keeps track of what rank you've gotten in every level. Of course, we have all gold ranks so far. I hope to keep that streak going. Here you have your music. This is, of course, where you listen to the music when you've unlocked it. As you can see, we have a lot of music to go, actually. Kirby's Epic Yarn, 50 levels long. Yeah, pretty long for a Kirby game. And flicks. You can rewatch any cutscene here. Honestly, I would prefer it if they called them clips with the whole fabric theme, but, well. Either way. I just realized that's about food. That's about food. That has Prince Fluff getting eaten by a giant three-eyed blob of yarn, and that involves eating a magic tomato. I wonder what Kirby likes to do. But yes, we are 55% done with this story. We're not 55% done with the game, mind you. We're not even close, as you can see by these other percentages. We're not even close, because this is actually a pretty long game for Kirby standards. But either way, so I finally showed off Patch Plaza. In the Quincy Square, I have already shown off Duel's awkward cousins, as I showed. I guess I can mention that every time you come here, you can hit these things and you'll open up umbrellas. Not really anything special. It's just kind of an easier way that you can get up here. You can also ring the bells with your whip should you want. And up here, we still don't know what this does. You can also go back to the tutorial stage down there in time if you want, but we still don't know what this does. Maybe we'll know in a little bit. I don't know. A bit interestingly, you can also jump on clouds up here. It doesn't really do anything special either. You can get on top of the roof if you want, but... Actually, no. I'm glad. I'm on Duel's roof, yo. I don't know. I'm just being weird. Either way, I think what I'm going to do to end this video off is... I'm going to decorate Kirby's pad in quite possibly the most ridiculous way possible. I do kind of apologize that there was a bit of lack of progress in this video, but just understand that I kind of want to keep the bonus videos together in one episode, and we did fight a boss, and we did show off Carrie and all that, which is a new gameplay mechanic, so... Yeah, how about we decorate stuff? Kneel before the robot overlords! Because they have cookies.